Hello guys, it's Bella and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to do a one brand tutorial using all Tarte Cosmetics products. Before we get into it, I do want to address something because I know I'm gonna get comments about the whole anti-haul situation. So first of all, when I filmed that video I was like really salty because I had just spent $300 on Tarte. I bought 2 shape tapes and 2 of this foundation so that I could test them out, and then my order never came. And so I was really salty about that, and then I heard about the whole Jackie Aina thing and how she was taken off the PR list for saying giving a bad review about some Tarte products, and I was just like, that is not cool, and just kind of added to the whole thing. So then I made my anti-haul, and after that Tarte actually refunded me, and they were really cool about everything. I emailed them and they were really nice about it. And then I saw that the whole thing with Jackie was a misunderstanding. She's now on the PR list. I made a video about it herself, and I was like, okay, I need to just get over myself and try them out again, because literally before my anti-haul, Tarte was one of my all-time favorite brands in the world. If I could pick like a brand to just buy from, it would be Tarte, because all of their products that I had tried were amazing. I would always go on their website when I first started YouTube and try and save up for their products because I just love them so much. It was the one brand that I really wanted to save for and I really wanted to buy. So yeah, I'm so excited to be doing this video and using Tarte again and having all my Tarte products. I placed an order, a very large order on the Tarte website. I was a bit scared because the tracking wasn't updating, and I was like, oh my god, where's my order? But then it all arrived, every single thing that I ordered. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm looking so tired and run down because I'm really sick at the moment, and on top of that I'm on my rags, so it's just like. So as usual, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows today. I have the Amazonian Clay waterproof brow pencil. This is in the shade Rich Brown. I wasn't planning on getting a brow product because normally brow products just don't suit me because I have brown hair, but I have ashy brown hair. So all eyebrow products are either too red or they're black. And I can't wear black because it's just too dark. But when I looked at this in the store, I was like, oh my goodness, they might have something for me. Oh, the color is so promising. Yes. And this is literally the perfect shade. Ah, I'm so happy. It literally matches me perfectly. The brow pencil is great as well. It's not too soft, it's not too hard. So, and now I'm going to start on the eyes. So I always prime with concealer, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. I have the shade Light Sand. I've heard many good things about this. I'm just gonna put a little on. I also have the Tarte Sponge, which this is so interesting when you put water on it. It absorbs water so much differently to any other beauty blender I've seen. And then I'm gonna set that in place using the Filtered Light Setting Powder. Smells like sponge cake. I feel like it's too small of an area to be able to tell how a product's working. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Lip Palette. So this is the original one. They are all matte shades. And I'm going to start off with Force of Nature. The Tarte Lit and Bloom used to be one of my all-time favorite palettes. And then I know so many people, because that was my ride or die, and then so many people were confused when I put it in my declutter video and I got rid of it. But I feel like the reason, oh, it's so pigmented. I feel like the reason that I didn't like the Tarte Lit one anymore was because, okay, so I don't know if this changes anything, but I actually had left my Tarte Lip palette and a bunch of other makeup outside in my hot car for 24 hours. So I don't know if that had something to do with the fact that I don't like it, or my opinion just changed a bit. It's already blending out so nicely. The next shade that I'm going to take is this one here. It's called Best Friend. Everything is blending out so beautifully. It makes me want to go and buy the Tarte Lit and Bloom again. This is why I loved the Tarte Lit and Bloom so much, because it was just so pigmented. But it honestly blends out better than any other eyeshadow I've ever tried. No exaggeration. I saw a sneak peek a while ago that Tarte is coming out with a new palette. It's kind of in their Tarte Lit collection, I believe. But it's called Man Eater and it's all warm, and I'm like, oh, Moving on, I'm now going to take the shade Bombshell, which is just like a really nice deep purple. And I'm going to pack this onto my outer V. Do you just see how smoothly that blends out? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Supermom and Caregiver, I'm going to mix them together and just put them on my lid area that I didn't put any of the product on. I also, before I do anything else, just so I can let it sink in while I do the rest of my makeup, I'm going to add some of the Tarte Maracuja oil. Oh, it's so nice and moisturizing. Okay, so for my eyes, I also have this. This is the Clay Pot in the shade Rose Gold. And I really want to try this, but I just don't know like how I could try it. Maybe I'll just try and do like one of those little lines like right there. I don't know if it's the brush or the Clay Pot, but this isn't really applying like eyeliner. I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like it's more moussey. Like I feel like it doesn't feel like a normal eyeliner. But now I'm going to apply another eyeliner. I'm going to be applying this pencil one. It is the Man Eater one. And I'm going to use this to tightline. Oh, it's so nice and black. Look at that. Hells yeah! I just feel like a lot of black eyeliners, like pencil eyeliners, aren't pigmented. They come off grey or they just don't show up. The mascara that I have is the Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. I like this better. Holy shit. Do you see that? Oh, my eyelashes look amazing. I hate to cover it, but I did buy Tarte eyelashes, which I don't want to let go to waste. Oh my god. So I got these Tarte eyelashes. They are in the style Goddess. I'm going to go ahead and apply those over top. They're so fluffy. And they're cruelty free, so you're not hurting any little cute minks. Oh my goodness. Okay, face. So I have a moisturizer here. This is the Highlighting Moisturizing Cream. Oh, it's very like refreshing. My skin is so glowy right now. I love it. I do have an actual primer though. This is the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Oh, it's so weird. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just gonna put this kind of like in my T-zone. It feels like rubber. It's very mattifying. You see the difference between my two cheeks? I feel like you can immediately see like a difference in the areas that I've applied it. Like, okay, moving on to foundation. I have two foundations. So I have the Rain Forest of the Sea and I also have the Clay Stick Foundation. I think I'm gonna go with the Clay Stick Foundation just because it came out more recently. But let me know if you want me to test this out in another video because I would be more than happy. Like that's a lot. Wow, doesn't it look lighter right there than it does there? What? I wonder if that's because of the primer. I also have the brush here. I'm pretty sure this is a foundation brush, so I'm going to use this to blend it in. It's very nice and soft. I don't know if it's me or if it's the brush, but I feel like that just didn't really cover anything. Okay, the second layer definitely added some coverage, but I would still say it's like a medium. I like the finish of it a lot actually, but I don't know why, I just assume that stick foundations are full coverage. Now I'm gonna use my Shape Tape. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the sponge yet. I'm not too sure how I feel about the Shape Tape just yet. It does look a little cakey. I don't love it and I don't hate it. Okay, now it's time for some cream contour. I have the Tartist Pro Glow. I have the Tartist Pro Glow here. So these are all powders, these two are powders, and then there is a cream contour down the bottom, which I'm going to use now. Very creamy. Blends out so easy. Okay, time to set the face. So I'm going to set my under eyes using that same Filtered Light setting powder. It's so hard to get product out of here. Oh wait, thank God I only set the inner corner. I forgot all about this. I have a cream highlighter as well. Oh, it's like an oil. Oh my gosh. Ah! They give a really just nice radiance to the skin. Natural and dewy. But this is literally like an oil with glow in it, I swear. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. So I'm just going to avoid the Radiance Drops. That's so cool. It's like the NYX HD powder and the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores loose powder. And every time I use like one of these HD type powders, I'm just amazed at how they just go into the skin. They just like disappear. Okay, let me take a little selfie and see if this causes flashback. I feel like I can't really tell here because of my lights. I'm just gonna move over where I don't have my lights facing me. Oh my god, the flashback is so real, guys. I look like a little ghost, oh my goodness. But I definitely wouldn't recommend them if you're gonna be using flash photography. I'm gonna bronze my face now. I have the Park Ave Princess Waterproof Bronzer. And I also have this. Oh no. I feel like unless a bronzer's patchy, there's not a lot to comment on because it's kind of hard to make a bad bronzer, you know? I feel like with bronzer, when you're picking one out, it's mostly all about the shade, and I think the shade is great. Now I'm going to grab the Tarte Pro Glow again. I'm going to grab the powder contour. This is called Sculpt. And I have a blush too. So I have the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. Moving on to highlight now, I think I'm going to use this highlight palette. This is the Skin Twinkle Volume 2. And I think I'm going to grab the shade here called Daylight. Stunning. Okay, it's time to finish off the eyes now. I'm going to grab my Man Eater. Oh no, it's broken. Wait, does it not go out anymore? Oh, it doesn't come out anymore. What the heck? Now I'm going to grab my Tarte Lip palette again. I'm going to grab this shade here called Best Fiend. And then I'm going to add the shade Bombshell just a little bit closer to my waterline. I'm also going to grab my little highlighting palette again, and I'm going to use the same Daylight shade for my inner corner and some mascara for the lower lashes. And last but not least, it's time for lips. I have the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Salty. It's like patchy. Do you see that? Not yet sure how I feel about the lips because I feel like it's a little patchy. Okay, so that is the completed look. I am going to do a wear test on this. It's currently 3:24 p.m. so I can't do the longest one in the world, but I am going to keep it on until about 9:30 p.m. which is 6 hours, which I do feel like is a pretty reasonable amount of time for a wear test. Okay, I'm back. It's currently 9:12 p.m. so I didn't get all the way to the 6 hours, but I'm about to go to the gym, so I really need to take my makeup off. But this is what it looks like after almost 6 hours. I would say it looks pretty good. The only thing is the lips. They look like this. But in their defense, I think they held up pretty well because I just ate dinner and I did have 2 corn on the cobs from Nando's. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments down below what brands you would like me to test out in future videos, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!